All right, let's get into The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, the final chapter. I'm not going to get into all the details about this. If you have not or do not know anything about this story, go watch the original docuseries that was put out last year, and also the follow-up to that docuseries. And then now there's another one that just premiered the last 2 nights. Now, I'm just going to give you like my 2 cents on a couple pieces. First, thank you to the DePaul family. Thank you. And here are good people. Good people that definitely were a lot more understanding of Natalia and probably what she needed the entire time, and would not have gone through a lot of the shit she went through if things were different. I'm going to say that first. Now the mans, Cynthia and Antoine. These POSs need to be investigated seriously. And that is where I find it very telling that here we are in 2025, and this is 2023 and 24 when this was happening, that the system and the government has failed this girl, Natalia. And these people that hide behind the GOD, that's what they do, to manipulate and instill fear and to make themselves look different than they actually are. These people need to be investigated. And let me tell you, this happens more than you think. People using children like this to foster, to adopt, what have you, to get a check. And that is disgusting. We need to do better for these children that are already in need. And probably a lot of them have already experienced some sort of trauma in their life. That's what makes me angry about this whole story, is that she was already abused and someone did wrong by her initially, and now here we are again. She's put into a similar situation. And I'm not going to get into the story. Just go watch the 2-part docuseries that aired last night and the night before. But one good thing that I see is that Natalia is maturing, and Natalia is finally coming into her own with some guidance, because she needs that, but being allowed to be a decision maker and make decisions, and hopefully she takes the DePaul's advice and gets some additional help in her life. She does need it. I normally don't judge people like that if they do or do not need help. Natalia would definitely be able to heal faster in this process if she sought out the help she needs. Overall, it's a really great close to things. At times I think, I don't know if it had to be 2 hours, so 4 hours long. There's a story here, obviously, but once the mans didn't really want to talk much anymore to the producers, it kind of left you just hanging a bit. But at the end, I'm okay with that, because the story is really about Natalia, and I liked where this was going, and it's giving you, allowing you to see her while she was still being controlled and manipulated, which, by the way, there was probably something being held over her head. I agree with the storyline there, that there's probably something like that happening where the man's had something on her. But the whole money situation of them not paying taxes and thinking that she now has to pay the taxes when she didn't get any money. The whole thing is just disgusting. It's definitely worth a watch if you're following this story. I'm not going to give it a rating. I just say that it kind of, if you've been in tune with the other docuseries, you have to watch these to kind of see what happened next, and hopefully what's going to happen next. And let's make sure the mans pay, not just for Natalia, but for probably the other children that they currently are abusing.